We came from Canada. First of all, we came from Belize, Central America, and then we passed last year. We lived in Canada, and I had an accident close to 2 years ago. So my arm broke. It's broken there, and actually we came here because my sister-in-law had good results on cancer treatment, so my wife came for cancer treatment. But I was curious in getting back my arm, and they didn't have any help for me in Canada, not even in Belize. So we came here, and I asked him if he could fix my nerves so that I could get my arm back in full functioning. And he said, "Sure, we can help you with that." So I came here and started treatments, and as I came here, I told him, you know what, I do also have a problem with my left ear. I can't actually hear. It happened at the same time when the accident happened. So I asked him if he could help me with that, and well, yes, he said, of course we can try with that too. So I started taking treatments, and then the first day I told him, no, it was the second day, I told him, I do hear with my left ear. I start hearing the treatments. There's a treatment with the Rife machine. I start hearing it. And then the third day I said I hear 2 more treatments. And the 5th day I heard 4 treatments. And then I started wondering what actually goes on in my left ear. But I didn't pay much attention, and then we went to San Diego to change our tickets from the 24th to the 29th. And then I heard this loud sound in my left ear, the air, you know, like we were traveling on the road, and I heard a noise, you know. I wondered if it bounced from the mirror or what happened. I mean, the window was closed, and I heard it, and I wondered what it was. So, and for some reason that night we decided to test. So what we did, we actually listened to a program on the internet. We plugged in the earphones, and then I had one earphone in my left ear, which was the deaf ear, and one my wife took. And then I had to push up the volume to 70-80%. And then I told my wife, without looking at the computer, I told her exactly what the words were, and I had one word different. I had mouse instead of house, but I heard when they were laughing, and I heard a man speaking, and I heard when it was a lady. And most of the time I was totally right, even what they said, without looking at the computer, without knowing what was going on. Mm-hmm. And I had my right ear plugged up. I had it plugged up, and just the earphone in my left ear, and I heard it. In fact, yesterday I tried it again, and it proved it. I do hear something in my left ear, which was totally deaf. And then I went back to the doctor, and I said, I didn't even have my stem cell yet, and that's the one that really should do this trick. And he said, well, he said it wasn't 100% explanation medical term-wise, but yes, we're working towards hearing. The treatment should help, and there must be some kind of miracle with doctor's help. And I said, yes. I told him that the Lord apparently works through Dr. Carlos Bautista. I said, because it started all here with the doctor's treatment. So I told him that's the doctor's helping Carlos Bautista to make my ear come back. And I said, well, he said, yes, that's probably the case, because but he did all he could, and that helped me. With God's hand, I'm back, and I get my hearing back, and I'm very excited about it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for you. This is about the fourth or fifth testimonial I record from different people for different ailments, and it's really incredible the way people are so changed and so grateful for what the doctor does for them, and I absolutely agree with you. It has to be something that way up above, some kind of intervention happens, because I've seen people come in wheelchairs and then walk out. So yeah, I totally agree with you.
That's the interesting part. I prophesied on him before this happened. I said, Dr. Carlos, I told to Dr. Carlos, you know what? The Lord just gave me a word to you, for you. He said, you have to hire staff. You need to build your building twice the size, because this is not nearly big enough, and you will see patients come here from all over the world, and you will see patients get healed. You will see some will not get healed, but that's because their problem. But then you will see them healed because other doctors can't heal them. And because of you believe in the Lord is helping you, you will see lots of people on wheelchairs coming in, and they will heal and they will walk out. And funny was it that the same week, which was just this week, people came in, more and more just came in, and he said, apparently, Romer, you know what you're talking about. I said, yes, I heard that directly from God, and I told him, you know what, you're working with God, and you are very gifted, I said. You're very, very gifted. And this is a product that you're doing. It's proven it's working.
Exactly.
And then start coming in. There are people, actually, by the way, there are people asking me, what did you... I have friends all over the world. I have friends in Greece and Canada and Mexico and all over. And I told them they were here for treatment. And they kind of, the questions are popping in and asking, hey, what's going on with your ear? Hey, what is, So I'm told them, you know what, talk to Dr. Carlos Bautista. He will help you with that stuff.
That's very, very interesting that people usually identify the treatments that Dr. Bautista does strictly with cancer and cancer therapies and everything. But the kind of therapies he does, the immunity therapies, the stem cell and all that, it works wonders with other diseases, and I mean, you're living proof of that.
Yes.
That whatever he does, it really works.
Yes.
It really works, and it gets the results.
Yes, and I also notice it in my hand as well. It's not only in my ears. The thing is that we came here because of my arm, and it's working better. Now, we also get fixed my ear, and God knows what all he's going to fix me. But it's definitely, I'm definitely a miracle. And then I do see it's happening through the doctor. He's helping us with that, and he's gifted in this stuff.
Wonderful.
And he knows what he's doing. That's very important. He is a doctor that will work. If there's a serious situation, he will work right away with it. He will not, like some doctors do, let's see what's next week or take tests and all that and then see what we'll do. No, he's starting the treatments. Yes, he's testing for what kind of treatments he wants to take. but he's starting right away. That's actually what we feel what saved my wife's life, because the kind of cancer she had was very aggressive, and the doctor worked right with the point. And yes, he started testing during the week she took treatment, and where we came from, they wanted more treatments and treatments. Test and test and test, and we didn't have time for months and months to wait. If we talk cancer, everybody knows that cancer is a serious disease, and especially the kind that she has. So we need to do something right now. And we had been to different doctors, even here in Mexico. But when we came to Carlos Bautista, I was just 2 minutes in his office. And my wife looked at me, and I looked at her, and we both know this is the place. We had it clear, and we haven't questioned it from since that day, and we're still standing on it.
That's great. That's great. You said your name was?
Wilmer Cornelson.
Okay.
My wife is Clara Cornelson.
Wonderful.